Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the third group and we will discuss about probing questions. What are probing questions? Probing questions require individuals to elaborate on the process given to an earlier questions. Such questions indicate to the learner that the original response was in the right directions but was not adequate. They are intended to help the individual think more deeply about the issue at hand. Ask probing questions. Probing questions follow up on an individual's contribution. What will happen if what you said is true? What made you think that? What is the opposite of these positions? You are correct. The answer to this question is false. What would be needed to make it true? Clarification. When the individual gives vague answer or not enough information, seek to further understand him or her by asking for clarification. For example, what exactly did you mean by blah blah blah? What specifically will you do next week? Could you tell me more about blah blah blah? Okay, next, the purpose. Sometimes individuals say things where the purpose of why they said it is not clear. Ask them to justify their statement or dig for underlying causes. For example, why did you say that? What were you thinking about when you said blah blah blah?
Relevance. If an individual seems to be going off topic, we can check whether the saying are relevant to the main purpose of the inquiry. Is that relevant to the main question? How is what you are saying relate to what I ask? So probing question have some point. It's the first one. We should try to actively engage an individual in the learning process. It will help students to develop the concept. It means they are not only memorizing but also understanding. Second, encourage them to think by avoiding questions with a yes or a no answer. And then we must also demonstrate the passion. And questions that require thought will take more than the usual 5 to 10 seconds. Therefore, give them time to think. And in the process of thinking, sometimes just being patient while waiting for a response will yield result. And it is often difficult to anticipate the amount of the time an individual needs to process the information. And there are some examples of probing questions. Why do you think this is the case? What do you think would happen if? What sort of impact do you think? How did you decide? How did you determine? What is the connection between X and Z? What if the opposite were true? And what? So, from the explanation before, we can conclude that probing is a form of questioning that encourages students to extend their verbal answer in the classroom. So, encouraging students to explain the answer or to further develop an element of the answer. That is the purpose of probing question. And then also, probing helps to push their own understanding. And in other case, probing also called as elaboration. So guys, that's our presentation today. Thank you for your attention. I'm Rina Deslamati and my partner is Hilda Maifani. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.